Hey guys, it's Kim Kalora with simplecrafting.com, and I am here to share with you a super quick project using the Couture ink from Chalk Couture. This is a new product. It just came out about a week ago and it is super fun. Let me tell you, it allows us as crafters a really easy, simple way to do screen printing without all of the fancy equipment, and there's virtually no learning curve. So what I'm gonna do is I have about 30 minutes before I've gotta leave here and go pick up my son. It is Valentine's Day today, and I totally slacked and did not make my teachers Valentine's gifts. And then I got to school this morning and saw that they each had little boxes out to collect their Valentines, and was like, oh no, I totally forgot. I had all the kids' Valentines done, but nothing for the teachers. So I was like, I need to use this time right now to run home and knock something out. So I picked up these cute little canvas bags. They're just little favor bags from Target. And I'm going to use the Be My Valentine transfer set to just quickly decorate them. So let's get started. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I wanna protect the other side of the bag. I don't have one of the mats that you can purchase because they were out of stock. I'm hoping that they're back in stock tomorrow when I place my next order. But I'm just gonna use, this is just a piece of cardboard. It's from the packaging from my scissors. So I'm just gonna stick this down in there to protect the other side of the bag so the ink doesn't bleed through. And I've already gone ahead and cut this frame out. So what I want to do, because I've never used this set before, is I am going to defuzz it, or I guess, technically I guess you're actually fuzzing it, not defuzzing it, because you're kind of getting a little bit of fuzz on there, so it won't be quite as, the adhesive won't be quite as strong on your project. And I think that's probably more important when you're using a chalkboard or a non-porous surface like that, because if it sticks too much, you could end up pulling and ripping the transfer, and we wouldn't want that. So the first thing I'm gonna do here, I just laid it down. I'm gonna use the teal ink, the teal Couture ink, excuse me, and I'm just gonna swipe it across. Now, a couple things to note. One is you need to be very careful when you're working with these inks that you don't get them off the edge of the transfer. If it gets off the edge of the transfer, it's not going to wipe up as easily or even at all, depending upon the surface. Because these are inks. They're not like our chalk paste, and you're working with canvas. So as you know, it's just more difficult to get ink or really anything out of a porous surface than it is a non-porous surface. So I'm just working very carefully to keep the ink within the transfer and not go over the edge. So once I've got it all covered, I'm just gonna swipe my small squeegee across here. Again, be very careful. And then any extra, I'm just gonna put back into the container. I always wanna call it a little pot. I wanna put it back into the pot. So I'm gonna put it back into the container. And you know what, if I get a little off the edge, I'm not gonna freak out about it, because it's a sweet little Valentine's project. It's not gonna make or break their day. Next tip, see, I've got ink on my fingers, and this could very easily transfer anywhere else on the favor bag. So I need to be very careful when I'm working with this stuff, and typically I'd have a baby wipe right next to me because I've got a child that's still in diapers, but I don't have one right here, so I'm just gonna work very carefully as I pull this away. I love this teal with this bright pink favor bag. You can see where I got a little bit off the edge there. And again, I'm just not gonna freak out about it. And I am sticking this transfer down into, I have a little bowl of water here next to me. So I'm just gonna stick it in there. Now I need to figure out what I'm gonna put inside of the little frame. Maybe I'll do this, I think I'm gonna do PS, it says PS and I love you. So I'm gonna cut those out. See, this is all real time, people. You can see how I'm kind of frantically working. I'm like, I've got to leave super soon. So once I've got all of the ink on here, the next step would be to heat set it with an iron, which I'm not gonna pull out the iron and everything to show you guys that. I'll do it right before I leave. But that would be the next thing to do. So I'm gonna do, how about PS, I love you, something like that. Now I am gonna use my heat tool because this ink is still really wet. So I'm just gonna try and dry it a little bit. Okay, that should be dry enough. So how do I want to do this? I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, so I'm gonna start up here. I'm just gonna put my little PS up in the corner. Uh-oh, you know what I didn't do? You know, I'm not gonna worry about it. I feel like I don't necessarily need to defuzz the back of this because it's just going on to canvas. So I'll go ahead and do this one just because Murphy's Law, you know, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So PS, I'm gonna do this. I love you. And then, yeah, you know what? I could put the little kissy face here. No, I think that's just too much. We'll just be good with this, right? Right, okay. So I'm gonna use this beautiful gold. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see how shimmery and shiny it is, but y'all, it's so gorgeous. So, uh-oh, hang on. This needs to come down a little bit. Because it's covering up the bottom of my S. Well, maybe. PS. I love you. There. That's better. Now, with this one, I am gonna have to be really, really, really careful because this is such a small surface. I'm gonna have to be very careful not to get it off the edge. Oh gosh, and look, this, my fingers are covered with gold right now. Okay. And it doesn't take much, y'all. It doesn't take much ink at all, especially with this gold. So you can see I'm just kind of swiping and then putting it back into the pot. And again, trying to be very careful. Let me wipe this whole thing off. I think I've just got too much on there. I was working on some other ones earlier. Here we go. Okay, let's just go ahead and pull that away. I'm gonna rinse my fingers a little bit here. Like I said, I've got that bowl of water. I'm just gonna rinse. I don't have baby wipes, so what do? You improvise. Come on, if you're a mom, you know that. Okay, we'll pull up the I love you first. So pretty, 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 pretty. Got that in my bowl of water. And then the PS. This is the one that it's just so little bitty. Here we go. Oh, that's cute. It kind of looks like mail. It's like they got a little mail card. Okay, and I'm gonna hit this with some heat. All right, I'm gonna pull this out. Now, the next step would be to put some parchment paper over the top of this and do a quick iron to heat set it. So I will do that, but I'm just gonna show you what the finished project will look like. So I've got my little Target gift card, some little candies, some truffles, a couple more truffles, and then put a little drawstring, and voila. There we go, a perfect, simple, easy Valentine for the teachers. So I hope you all are having a fantastic Valentine's Day. Please visit me at simplecrafting.com for more simple and easy pin-worthy project ideas that anyone can do. Thanks for watching.